Well, as families gather these next few days for holiday celebrations, they'll also chat and ask questions about the past. A recent survey reveals 4 in 5 Americans have an interest in learning about their family history. Michelle Ercanbrack is with the Ancestry.com and behind the research for the show Who Do You Think You Are? Hello, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. I've noticed one thing around the station is that more and more people, it seems, are talking about and are interested in finding out more about their past and their ancestors.
Absolutely. The interest in family history only continues to increase, and I think accessibility, being able to find it quickly online, is definitely a part of that.
Is there something, too, about this time of year that fuels people's interest?
Absolutely. Honestly, family history is kind of a built-in part of the holidays. You already have multiple generations under one roof, talking, spending time together, catching up, sharing stories. It's only, I guess, to be expected that at some point stories about people that have passed on or that you never knew in this life will come up.
What are some of the most interesting connections or maybe the most prominent figures you found for people in terms of finding their ancestors?
Well, I had the privilege of being a part of the team of people that worked together and found that President Obama is actually a descendant of the first enslaved African in America on his Caucasian mother's side. So it's not very often that you get to be a part of a story and a project that in many ways changes and rewrites perception of history.
You were also part of a team that found out an ancestor of Kate Middleton's.
Yes, Jane Austen. Kate Middleton really is the true Austonian heroine.
I love that. That's a super cool find. What kind of information, what kind of interesting things can people find on Ancestry.com?
Well, I think it's a lot easier than most people realize. You don't need to have a lot of information, even just the names of your parents or grandparents. Some basic dates and places is enough to get you started. It's kind of like a Google search. You just type in what you know, click search, and you get a bunch of suggested possible record matches. And from there, the information that you garner from those records will help you continue to expand your tree even further back.
There are mobile apps, too, it seems like, for everything these days. It makes it easier than ever in our kind of on-the-go society.
Absolutely. The thing that I love about the mobile app is the tree that you build online, you can access from your smartphone. So as you're sitting down and having those holiday meals together, spending time over your vacation, and you start asking those questions or getting curious, it's easy to add the stories, dates, names, places that you find on the mobile app. And my favorite part, I love pictures. So as I'm visiting my grandparents' house, I'll always see if I can find some photo albums, snap pictures of the pictures in the albums. They don't need to leave the house, and then they automatically sync up to your tree online.
Is there a way to also give someone this gift for the holidays of being able to research or find ancestors?
Absolutely. If you have someone tricky on your list or you need to do some last-minute shopping, an Ancestry.com subscription or an Ancestry DNA test both run $99. And not only is it a unique gift, it's an experience. It's an ongoing process, which is really cool.
Is there a way also to do a DNA test?
Yeah, Ancestry has a DNA test. And the great thing about that is that looks at your specific genetic fingerprint and compares it to 26 different regions worldwide and tells you what your specific genetic makeup is. Helps kind of explain, you know, where you got your hair color, eye color, those types of things. People always look at me and assume I'm Irish, but I found out I was only 10% Irish. So I guess that still counts, right?
What are you mostly?
I'm mostly Dutch, German, and French, which the French was really interesting. I need to figure out where exactly that is in my tree still.
That's interesting. I'm mostly French and Irish myself, so I think that's fascinating. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Awesome. Of course.
And again,
thank you for having me. Take care.
For sure. You too. And again, that website for more information is Ancestry.com. And now we're going to head over to Tiffany.